I finally got my hands on the PC version of SnowRunner, and then I accidentally started playing the Canada maps coming in Phase 2. Here are 10 things I've learned so far. No, sadly I do not know the SnowRunner Phase 2 release date, although I would say late October and early November. But I have been messing about on the public test server to see what's new. Phase 2 brings with it 2 new maps in the Yukon region of Canada. Thank you to everyone who helped me with the pronunciation. All 704 of you. There are also 2 new trucks from CAT, which I will show you doing their thing in the Canadian countryside. Not only that, I will be showing you things that are not mentioned in the patch notes. I do spoil you all. Let me know if you like the PTS video stuff. The plan is to upgrade to an Nvidia RTX 3080 graphics card for pretty visuals when filming SnowRunner on PC. Mod videos are coming and more truck reviews. Yes, I haven't forgotten them. Please note, stuff on the PTS can change. Saber was very clear this is a work in progress, which is why the new Russian truck, for instance, is completely white and has no textures. Also, expect some major spoilers. You have been warned. KOLOB 74760, my new favourite because it has always on everything and is agile for its size, has active suspension in Phase 2. That means you can raise it up and down as you can with a few other trucks, including the 2UZ16 Actaeon, to help it cruise over those bloody annoying boulders in IMANDRA. Not just that, trucks that sit higher off the ground are more useful in Canada. More on that in a second. Developer Saber Interactive has been hands-on when it comes to one community suggestion, specifically the ability to remove the hands from the steering wheel. Yes, you can now watch the wheel steer without the driver doing whatever it is he classifies as driving. Yeah, it's always been a bit weird. Useful for those who play SnowRunner with a wheel and want to roll around in the immersion like a pig in... Okay, that's enough about farm animals. Another request was to remove the KSIVA Cassiva element on screen. This is useful for testing as it provides information for the developers, but not so useful for those of us just trying to enjoy SnowRunner. So Phase 2 aka Update 10 has the option to remove it. This is a big addition to Phase 2. I hope you're ready. The mighty AZOV 73210, one of the best trucks in SnowRunner, don't at me, now has a red curtain with a gold pattern on it. Fashionable it most certainly isn't, but then who doesn't want soft furnishings in their truck? This is actually non-sarcastic big news. The ANK MK38 has, this is really cool honestly, Taiga tires, aka those lovely mud-conquering rubber balloons. No more pencil-thin tires only. With the raised suspension upgrade, it is surprisingly hard to tip over now, which is the opposite of what it was like before. But that's not all. The ANK MK38 looks like it will benefit from a tuned suspension option, which lifts it even further away from terra firma, but also makes it more tippy again. Sadly, the 200-litre fuel tank and lack of add-ons remain, although I rather like that its off-road prowess comes at a cost. Nope, there's not a Tiger King sticker you can slap on the side of your favourite steed. Unless a talented modder makes one, subtle hint time. But Saber has added the ability to stick stickers on the outside, and there are quite a few to choose from. Even some of them I can read. It would be cool to upload or create your own design, but then Forza Horizon 4 has this feature, and it has to be monitored, because some gamers like to adorn their vehicles with unsavoury things, shall we say. This is why we can't have nice things. Before you start sticking sticky stickers to your truck, you may also want to look at what you can stick on the bonnet. Yes, there are now BONNET, or I heard if you're American, ornaments to further pimp your ride. Obviously, the Saber Cat is the best one. I will need more time to properly try out the 2 new Canada Yukon region maps. Big Salmon Peak, and Flooded Foothills for thills. But I will say they have a distinct feel about them that's different to previous maps. Get used to river crossings, for example, and bits of terrain from all maps. Also, the deliveries are different in that you need to deliver a lot of things from a lot of different places, and there's only a finite amount. Plus there's another huge item to deliver, which will be fun to do, right up until you get it wedged between two trees. I'm not saying Canada will be easy, but it seems as if there's much less needlessly frustrating deep snow action and other general annoyances, like the trailer store being miles from the garage. In fact, these new maps have a mix of elements and it all looks suitably beautiful, which it should given how beautiful Canada is in real life. Forget a dream within a dream like in Inception. SnowRunner has gone for trailerception. Trailers and trucks within trailers and trucks until the game gets upset and crashes. Okay, so this is pointless, but the ability to pack vehicles properly, as opposed to handbrake on and pray, is something players wanted and will now have in Phase 2. Try not to get hung up on the lack of all-wheel drive for the new Cat 770G. This gigantic truck is a nice addition to Phase 2 in SnowRunner. Not only can it be used to carry fuel around like its 745C sibling, it can attach a trailer used to carry pesky rocks. So far it seems pretty good off-road and has a large fuel tank, but it is cumbersome and has its limitations. But then niche vehicles make SnowRunner more interesting. Then there's the Cat TH357 telehandler, which is a scout truck that can pick things up using one of two different add-ons. One fork for small things and one wider fork for things such as a cabin. The ability to manually load and offload cargo will be a big plus for the hardcore SnowRunner aficionado. Last up is the white, untextured and engineless KRS-58 Bandit, which is Russian and has a unique crane attachment that looks to be somewhere in strength and reach between the current small and big cranes. Bonus point, Phase 2 gives us a hint as to what mods will look like in the console versions of SnowRunner. There's a big chance we'll be seeing this feature in Phase 2, so cross those fingers, as it will mean lots of community-made content to enjoy, including this hard-to-control Harley Davidson. And that's it for this SnowRunner Phase 2 PTS feature video. Hopefully you found it useful, maybe even entertaining. Keep eating those vegetables, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, bye.